Hello and welcome to a new topic, Hierarchical Structure of a Sentence, Lecture 5. This is one of the series of lectures in the subject matter of syntax. To understand this lecture, it is better to follow Lecture 4 because Lecture 5 has direct connection with the previous lecture. Let's discuss the topic. Hierarchical structure of a bicycle. We have one structure of bicycle. It has parts such as wheel, then we have a spoke, and then we have tube. This gives you an impression of a structure of bicycle represented as A. Now we have the second structure of bicycle represented as B. We have wheel. Wheel has further parts, rim and spoke. Now the question is, which of the following tree diagrams best represents the structural relationship between bicycle and spoke, just discussed in the previous lecture 4. Look at the tree diagram A and tree diagram B and think which one of the structures has direct connection between bicycle and spoke. Do you think the structure A makes a good sense, or do you think structure B makes a good sense? The correct response is B. Why? Because bicycle has direct connection with the wheel and wheel has further direct connection with the rim and spoke. But the structure A, in the first, bicycle has the connection with the wheel, but bicycle does not have direct connection with the spoke or with the tube. Therefore, A is not the correct answer. Keeping this idea in mind, we move on to the next stage of our discussion. Please support by joining the channel. Your financial contributions are greatly appreciated and truly support the cause I stand for in promoting self-learning. By becoming a member, you will gain the opportunity to delve deeply into subjects such as linguistics, literature, and other fields of knowledge. Our members-only videos are recrafted to simplify the complex linguistic concepts. Thank you for your support. Now let's discuss the current topic. That is steps of syntactic structure. What is that? In language, or particularly in the study of syntactic structure, we follow three most important steps. What are they? First, we analyze linguistic expressions into their constituents. Second, we identify the categories of those constituents. And third, we determine their functions. These are the three most important steps before we analyze a structure of a sentence. We move on to the next stage of our discussion. Words not immediate constituents. What are they? What do sentences consist of? The obvious answer is words, because without words we cannot make sentence. We cannot construct sentence. But are mere words the immediate constituents of the sentences that contain them? The answer is no. Why and how? We will continue to explore the idea behind this philosophy. Hierarchical structure of bicycle and sentence is same. In the way we have analyzed the structure of a bicycle, we will have to follow the same to analyze sentences through hierarchical structure. And this was discussed in detail in lecture 4. That is to say, in the previous lecture. We move on. Sentences as structure forces. How? Sentences have structure forces. The very idea of hierarchical structure abandons the idea of sentences consisting of words. When we analyze a sentence in a hierarchical manner, we abandon the idea of the philosophy that words are everything in the sentence. Words do play important part, but words are not the only components that convey the meaning in the whole message of a sentence. How? We will continue to explore the idea. Let's draw a tree diagram of a sentence. And the sentence is, Old Sam sunbathed beside a stream. This is our sentence as an example to structure into a tree diagram. How? The sentence, Old Sam sunbathed beside a stream. Normally we can divide that. We have the word old, we have the word Sam, we have sunbathed beside a stream. How many words do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this sentence consists of 6 words. But are mere the words conveying the whole idea? Think about this. Meantime, we continue our discussion. Look at the sentence. Old Sam sunbathed beside a stream. Now we are making a tree diagram of this sentence. The first segment of the sentence, Old Sam. And Old Sam can be further divided into 2 parts, Old and Sam. Because Old has direct connection with the word Sam. Old does not have direct connection with the word stream or beside or sunbathed. Remember this point. It's very, very important to understand the hierarchical structure of a sentence. We move on to the next. Sunbathed. We have the next word. But this word is further divided into sunbathe as verb, and then we change into past, we add D. Then we have the word beside a stream, another chunk of the sentence. Further we can divide this into beside and then a stream. And then a stream has 2 components, a and a stream. Likewise, we can make tree diagram of any sentence in order to understand the syntactic patterns, syntactic components in the making of a sentence. And this makes a lot of sense because merely words don't convey everything. We continue. So what we come to the point is that mere words are not immediate constituents of the sentence. The words in a sentence must work in groups. They must develop immediate relationship with each other, as we talked about, like Old Sam, sunbathed beside a stream. We continue to discuss this point. The words which form groups are known as phrases, and phrases have their own position in the structure of the sentence. We continue to talk about the same idea. In short, while sentences certainly contain words, they don't consist of words. They consist of phrases. This is very important. They consist of phrases. And phrases are further divided into words. Like we have just talked about, Old Sam sunbathed beside a stream. These are the phrases. We continue to hit upon the same idea. Having recognized it as a phrase, we must treat its words as parts, not directly of the sentence, but of the phrase itself. This phrase is intermediate between the sentence and its words, just as wheels are intermediate between the bicycle and its spokes. I hope this makes the idea very much clear. I don't want to repeat. We continue to talk about, in summary, what we come to understand is that hierarchical structure consists of parts or elements of something complex arranged in orderly form. That is the basically idea, philosophy behind the hierarchical structure of a sentence. In my next lecture, I will take some more examples to make tree diagrams to understand the concept. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you and goodbye.